Welcome guys to my Let's Play Devil May Cry 4. Um, I've pre-recorded this audio for you guys. I had a bit of difficulty at the beginning of trying to counteract the sound from the game. The game sound was too loud and then it got too long into the video and I couldn't stop the video, turn the audio of the game down and add my audio alongside it, so I've had to record my audio after the gameplay, so sorry that it's not a live recording of me talking and playing, but hopefully for the next couple of videos I'll manage it. So yeah, this is Devil May Cry 4. I previously done it on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and then I found out that they released it on Steam, and they also added a new mode, which is what I'm going for on this game. I'm pretty sure it's called Legendary Dark Knight mode, and because it's PC version, they've been able to add more enemies into the area, so that looks bloody exciting. I'm a major Devil May Cry fan, so seeing that, knowing that there's a new challenge out there, I just had to get it. So I hope you enjoy watching us. Let us know if you want to see me play the Legendary Dark Knight mode. This playthrough is just straight up from the beginning, new game, so I've got no powers or that, so it could get a little boring, because I know probably you guys would like to see, like, you know, all the upgrades and beating the crap out of the enemies with all my cool powers, but sadly not at the moment. Yellow orb there, yep. Yeah, so as well, because I've already finished this in a way on the Xbox and PS3, I know where everything is, so it's not completely boring for you guys. Unless that's what you're going for, you want to see a full playthrough from the beginning, to see how I would actually do with such limited moves. I'd say I did pretty well. Well, on this mission anyway. There is a bit though where I take too much time on a secret mission and I need to restart it, but I get it on the second go. So and by the way, while I was playing this mission, I was using my old PS3 controller, which didn't have any triggers, so I had to use blue tack to make the buttons work. I had to put the blue tack onto the trigger mechanisms of the controller so I could actually aim and rev up the Red Queen sword. So yeah, it was quite a task, but no worries, I've got my new controller and I should be good to go. Yeah, Devil May Cry, I mean, I've loved it ever since the first one. I've played the first one multiple times, not on any harder difficulties, because I've found that Devil May Cry 1 is probably the hardest game out of all of them. I mean, simply, like, on the Dark Knight difficulty on that one, you can't start with all your stuff. Anyway, to my knowledge anyway, so if you guys know how to, then let me know. And then yeah, Devil May Cry 2, as that was apparently a big disappointment. Yes, the story was wacky and what the hell, out of this world, more than normal, out of this world anyway. Yeah, I still enjoyed it, but yeah, the story was just, nah, didn't make any sense. I mean, apparently it's the last one in the chronological order, which kinda makes sense, but still, I still don't. Nah. And then there's Devil May Cry 3, which I also played like nothing on earth. I love that game also. I mean, even the special edition, you get to play as Virgil and Nilo Angelo. And yeah, that's the game where you finally realise that Nilo Angelo was Virgil after all. He got defeated by Mundus at the end of 3. So yeah, it was quite a... Nilo Angelo was good to play as. He was slow, but he was powerful. So yes, here's the secret mission now. Yeah, I lose track of the timer and mess up, so hopefully it won't happen again. Now that I've got a working controller with the triggers, and I'll probably have more moves by the next time I do a secret mission. So yeah, yeah. Let me know, you guys, what your favourite DMC game is. I mean, my personal favourite would be 4 or 1. Simply for the graphics. On this one, anyway, the graphics. Like, for 2007 Xbox, I was amazed. I mean, and on PC right now, wow. And Devil May Cry 1 was just a classic for me. I mean, the atmosphere, the gameplay, the story. I mean, wow. I just loved it. Yeah, I get it this time. I get the blue fragment this time. Yeah, that as well. I shall be collecting all the fragments, because I remember where they are, thankfully. Plus getting all the upgrades, of course. Yeah, and then there was DMC Devil May Cry, which was a reboot. I didn't agree with it first, but as I read more and played it myself, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as much as this game. So yeah, if you guys want to see me play that as well after I do this one, I'd be happy to. Yeah, but I know it is a reboot, it says, but I would still rather think it's an origin story. I don't know if any of you guys agree with me. I mean, because you can still see the characteristics of, the Dante that we know, in this new Dante. And you can also say, it's when he's a teenager, so yes, he's going to have a little bit different personality-wise. Of course, it explains the white hair and the black hair at the end of DMC. So, I mean, yeah, it makes sense that it's an origin story instead of a complete reboot. And as well with Virgil and how he becomes corrupt. He wants to take over basically the world, and then Dante doesn't agree with him, so he turns against him and buggers off to hell to try and rule that, I guess. And then Virgil's downfall, it shows you how he copes with the thought of losing his brother, I guess, and wanting the power to be evil. Losing his brother as in mentally and emotionally, and realising that he doesn't have the same ideals as him. Coming to terms with, I think, yeah, that would be the better word. Yeah, another blue fragment there. But yeah, more about this game. yeah, as I said, I played it on all consoles. I loved it. And yeah, I mean, the tricks that you can find in this to like fight the bosses are just awesome. I mean, I remember on one of the bosses, halfway through the game or so, you can actually catch, the enemy's giant spears and throw it back to them. I thought that was really impressive. And you can pretty much do it with any boss. I haven't found one with Burial, which is the boss of this level, which is coming up shortly. I've just thought of a way though, so I might actually try that after I finish this. I might redo it and see if that works. Yeah, but if it does, I'll let you know. Hope you'll see it in the later videos anyway, what I do with the bosses, which is quite funny and entertaining. Yeah, so, and oh yeah, also there's the secret missions as well, which include the blue orb fragments, so I shall be doing them as well. Yeah, so oh, got you. Right. Bam. Yeah, so I'll be doing more playthroughs of games, not just Devil May Cry. I've also got Outlast, plus the DLC Whistleblower. Great game, love it. Not completely done with Whistleblower yet, so excited to see how that ends. What else? I've got Limbo, the side-scroller game with the little boy who's a silhouette. I've also got one of my other best games, one of my favourite games of all time, BioShock Infinite, which I loved. I mean, that game was just brilliant. The story, the graphics are beautiful, and the gameplay mechanisms is just amazing. Yeah, so also I've got Alan Wake. I'm not sure if I should do that. I did like the game, but not one of my favourites. I mean, if you guys want me to play it, then fair enough, I'll do it. Here I'm just trying to figure out which is which, because I've got no triggers, as I said, on the controller, so just trying to fidget about with it and see if it works with the blue tack. So I guess it did, but yeah, it was a bit dodgy when I was playing it. So if I look like I'm messing up on it, then it's the controller, it's not me. It's not an excuse. It is the controller. Yeah. So the boss is coming up next. After these four scarecrows. Oh, doing a taunt there. Yeah, if I like get too cocky, I'll probably taunt. It's just a bit of fun, I guess. Gives you a bit more confidence as well when I'm playing it, especially with bosses. If they're stalling or something, then I'll give them a wee taunt to get them to come at me. And yeah, all in all, it's pretty fun to take the piss out of the bosses, especially Burial here. Not at this moment in time, obviously, because I've got, the starter abilities. So, but like when you get more upgrades, the stuff you can do to just seem like he's nothing. There's an upgrade called Table Hopper, where you basically just sidestep a move, like not roll, sidestep. And then there's an upgrade for that, which I think you can get 3 upgrades for it, where you can sidestep up to 3 times, which is just funny, you know. And then also there's the little secrets, the move I found that you can do with the bosses, which I'll show you. I'll leave it until I show you. I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, it is fun to just take the piss out of your opponents. Yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy this. I'm going to skip this because it's more of just me playing it. And what he says, you know, yeah, he just thinks he's a badass and tries to take you out. He thinks you're a insignificant human, so how wrong was he, eh? So yeah, and then at the end of this video, well, I'll skip it, so I may as well tell you. He just kinda says, "You're not human, duh. I've got a giant arm that's latched onto your face, and then I pummel you into the ground, you know." I don't think any normal human can do that to a giant fire-breathing, what, like goat slash horse thing, devil type, God knows what the hell you are. So yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that I can do that little secret move on him. I've just thought of it. But yeah, and also yeah, if you guys are wondering where mission 1 is, I didn't put it up because simply it's a tutorial mission and you fight Dante, and it tells you what to press, and I already know what to press, so I saved you the boredom of having to watch me play through a tutorial. But I mean, if you're so desperate, then just go and watch it on another video, I guess. But yeah, it's not interesting. If you're simply just wanting to watch solid gameplay of me on this game, yeah, you'll agree with me. So yeah, he's almost defeated. Doesn't take too long. I mean, with my power-ups, yeah, I can end this guy in less than, sorry, itchy face. I could end this guy in less than 4 minutes, 3 minutes even. But it's on starting, so I'm starting out, so I've got no abilities. Yeah, so this is nearly the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I shall have more of this game. Takes its time to edit and render, so bear with me on the time. Oh, I didn't skip the video. Okay. Well, there you go. So yeah, hopefully you like this, and subscribe if you want to watch more of me play Devil May Cry 4 and other upcoming games that I have on my teaser trailer that I recently uploaded.